So shit.
But you were saying, lock in a focus,
Yeah.
You said step 1, have direction.
So
step 2,
one,
have motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Step 3, understand the world as it is.
Understand the world as it is. And what it's gonna be and what you cannot control. Things that you just know for a fact you cannot absolutely control them right now. No matter how many activists, no matter how many Black Panthers, no matter how many, the world is so shunned to being so straightforward and realizing that these niggas are so far gone and you need to just create a new plan, that niggas are still trying to fight for something that's never going to change.
Right.
The world need to understand that these motherfuckers, these devils, or whatever the fuck you want to call them, these hunkies, these white motherfuckers, they are so far gone with this shit.
Yes, sir.
It's no touching what they got, bro.
Yes, sir.
That's lost. I call them back. They're not. It's not. Bro, you can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So as a culture, bro, like I said, I don't speak on nobody. What I do is I took all of that shit in, and now I formulated a plan to where I start formulating plans to get around it. Because it's just, bruh, I don't like to be controlled whatsoever. But it's so much shit that'll be in your face like every day. You caught a tire, or your tire got flat. You fucking wake up in the morning, your tire flat, or your shit don't start. Dog just pissed on your bed, and but you gotta edit this video by 12, and all this shit, bro, brings me to this tip, bro. Is the start of getting where you need to go, my brother. You gotta learn how to not think, bro. I promise you, if you sit and you thoroughly not think, bro, about absolutely nothing, your mind is literally just nothing. Nothing is on your mind whatsoever. It's black, it's white, it's whatever color you want it to be. That's what I do. I shun out I don't give a fuck what it is. And it's hard to say this shit because what about fam? What about? It takes that in order to be where I am, you know, mentally.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, I don't care what it was. When I didn't want to talk, I don't speak. I don't, because I'm not thinking about shit. And as a result of me having this gift of shit that I got, of not thinking, something that I developed because I have mental problems. I had mental problems and shit. Like, I had motherfucking mental problems and shit, and I was fighting with some shit with myself, and I had to get myself up out of there. This is just something that I developed.
Right.
My technique, I start thinking about nothing, and as a result, my life moved better ever since then. Because once you think about nothing,
you empty the stress.
You empty everything. Once your mind is black, you can start freeing your mind to come in. You can start adding what you want. You have to be in control of everything. Like your mind, your mentality, your ways, you have to be in control of it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is another good point.
Yeah.
You have to thoroughly know yourself, bro. Like, you have to have morals. You have to stand on something. You gotta have self-awareness, bro. You gotta be your worst critic. You have to be. You have to be the person that doesn't care about what the next man say. Oh, your shoes are yellow instead of black. I don't give a fuck. Keep moving forward. Matter of fact, you ain't even gotta speak. Keep walking. Because I'm at a level of understanding that situation is beneath me. This is my mentality. I'm so in tune with what I got going on in my life.
Right.
I don't care about what you talking about. Why you think I'm so hard-headed? Why you think I don't listen to nobody? Why you think? Because these are all strategies of me preparing my mental, because if I listen to you now, I got to take your advice. That's adding in something into my body that I have to fight with. That's building stress. I don't want to be stressed out. When I'm stressed out, my head hurts. I get dizzy. I get crazy. I start doing shit that I don't want to fucking do. Like, I start doing dumb decisions. I shoot a nigga in his face. But when you think about nothing, bro, for some reason, bro, in those situations,
it's peaceful.
In those situations, it just,
it ain't worth it.
It trains you, because it's just like, I don't know. It's like I've been on this human shit, bro. Just learning about the human body
type shit,
and it's just like, I'm trying to find the best way to put this shit. The more you know yourself, the more you will be able to be in line with yourself,
right?
And what you want to do in life. Because when you know yourself, you know exactly what you're looking for. You can pinpoint every little detail because you know what you want. But that comes with knowing yourself first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I stand on principles every day. Like, I told my girl, like, a lot of shit, like, I don't, like, shit that I just stand on. I made my own little world. I made my own little constitution. I made my own little law that I go by. I don't go off of nothing. I have to abide by it because I'm in the world,
right?
But I don't go off your shit. I'm only doing this because I have to. But you know what? I'm not going to complain about it because I have to. I have to go to work, so I got to stop at the stop sign. I got to wait till this red light turn green. That's something you just have to deal with because you can't change it.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings me back to that point.
Know the system you in.
Know the system that you're in. You can't change it. So the fact that you know you can't change it.
You can change it, you can't change it without knowing it.
You can't change it. Once you can't change it and you know that, automatically a nigga like me, I make a new plan. You know what I'm saying? I don't think too hard into nothing no more. I don't, damn, this nigga said, then again, he said I could come to this gun show, then I met this lady, she told me to come to the flea market. That's stressing myself. I don't stress myself no more, at all. I don't get stressed, I don't get mad, I don't get upset, I don't get nothing. I'm fully in control of everything.
You gotta be, to be one with self.
But it's deeper.
Well,
I'm saying
yeah.
I'm fully in control of everything. Like, it's to the point where I'm telling you some serious shit, bro. And that's why I ain't even with the camera, bro. I'll be at the crib, bro. It's like little shit within myself, like this little shit. Like, I notice when I get a runny nose, I'm the type of nigga to pay so close attention to details. I can sense and I just feel, and I literally, because I'm able to think of nothing, I'm able to like pinpoint where is that, what's going on, and I'm able to put accusations together of why it's going on. And I haven't been to the doctor in I don't know how long. And I went to the doctor for the first time in like years, like a month ago, and that was just for a regular checkup, draw some blood to make sure I ain't got no HIV or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what them niggas told me? You're the most healthiest kid on. Your blood is so clean. Your blood is so, you healthy. You don't have any problems. Everything came back negative. But if I listen to what's given in my face, where am I ever gonna go?
Right.
If I'm just given everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a sense of direction. Leads me back to one direction. Like, I know I can't go open me up a T-Mobile right now because the white man already got the white man plan. You can open a T-Mobile, but this is my plan. I created this shit. So in order to open a T-Mobile,
give him his piece.
So in order to open a T-Mobile, we need a credit score of 710, which every nigga probably ain't got it right now.
And at least 10,000 they even talk.
And we need more than that. And also you gotta go through this. And also you gotta do that. And then you gotta get a proof of this. And this take a couple days. It's shit in place, bruh, that keeps us back.
Yeah.
So why would I even bother trying to do that?
Don't even live within them systems, the compound of them systems.
Why would
Create your own system and infrastructure.
Why would I even bother?
Yeah. That's why I say, like,
why would I even try to oh, why don't we try to put T-Mobile and the headphone sign next to it? Why would I try to partner with you? You doing nothing for me. You the one getting all your bread.
Yeah.
I'm just working
You
for you.
value,
but that's the way of the white man. Work for me.
Mm-hmm.
Way of the white man. So as a result of knowing that, as a black man, and I know it's a white man's world right now. Right now.
Right now, yeah.
But
At the time.
my plans is you outsmart the system. You learn the system, then you get around it. Okay. You telling me, where my phone? Okay, so you bitches telling me I supposed to go to school, graduate, go to college for like another 4 or 8, depending on your degree.
Or 12.
You expected me to do that,
Yeah.
and then when I get out, it's so many motherfuckers already in my field, I can't even get a job now. I'm working at Wendy's anyway.
Man.
And not only have they made that shit, they say, okay, motherfucker, since you have to work for
And then
Wendy's,
you overqualify for most jobs now. You feel me?
when you have to work for Wendy's, we're gonna give you $11.50.
Yep. Yep.
As a slave, you gotta work 40 hours
Yeah.
a week. Plus that by that, you times that by 2. That's all you making in a month.
Yeah.
So a nigga like me, this is a white man's world right now, right?
Yeah.
Nigga like me, okay,
How much they making in a month, folks?
1,800.
Yeah.
1,800. That's all they make.
1840 to be specifically. That's
So
how
as
much
a
you'll
black
make.
man, I say, because that brings me back to 3, I think, or 4,
Yeah.
knowing yourself. As of knowing myself, I don't like to work hard. I just told you that before the
Well,
cameras was
smart.
on. I don't like working hard whatsoever. And as a result of that, I look for fields that suit me as an art. I'm a musician. I love music. It's just my passion. I love visuals. Art. A-R-T. That's just a metaphor itself. Art. All sorts. I love it all.
Expression, yeah.
So, and I have a gift that I developed with my ears and with my eyes, and I'm just running with that because I'm not going to be able to go to college for 12 years to get that white man degree to try to open up a fucking Boeing.
Mm-hmm.
But what I am going to do, because what I want to do in life, have I told you that? What I really want to do?
Nah, break it down.
I really, really want to do in life, I want to make cars, bro. Supercars.
Oh, yeah.
I told you that
we
before.
rapped
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to make supercars. So as a result of knowing that, that's a goal. That's a direction.
Right.
So everything's aligned with where I'm
With that
going in
goal.
life.
Yeah, with
So
that
as of
direction.
knowing that, I don't like working hard. I don't like working for people. I work for myself. So why not utilize the tools that I already have naturally instead of learning something that you never know about? You just know you want to be a lawyer. You don't know shit about being a lawyer. You never even had a passion of being a lawyer. You just know you want to be a lawyer because they make such and such a month. So now you finna go to school for 12 years and do that shit. I'm not doing that shit. As the 12 years you in school, the 12 years I would have took just learning my craft.
Mm-hmm.
And as a result,
And 12 months, for real. For
and
12
as a
years.
result of learning my craft, within that, I'm making money. I'm doing all this.
Yeah.
I'm learning the game. I'm getting knowledge. I'm taking the time
And
to go to,
relationships.
like, I got a bunch of friends, $500,000 houses, wives, kids, 3-4 car garages. I go into their environments and I adapt myself to them. I adapt myself to what's here in St. Louis. So if there are people here in St. Louis that are wealthy, I adapt myself to them because they walk in T-Mobile all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to pay my bill. Oh, I see you got a business account. You got 100 and some lines on here. Oh yeah, I run a business with such and such. Oh really? You do run? Oh yeah, my wife. And you get the information, and then once you get that shit, bruh, all right, I'm gonna use my visual skills. So why don't I do videography? Wait, it's a lot of videographers in St. Louis. Okay, but that's cool though. But I'll just be different. That settles that. But what else can I do to build me a revenue that can pay my bills just off of one project? That's the type of nigga I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at home like, okay, what do we need right now in the community? Nobody in the hood is doing 3D animation hood videos. Rap hood, 3D animation rap videos. Nobody doing that shit. You can't just go next door to Susie and, hey, I want another video, because we don't have it. Because everybody thinks it's so hard to do. My mentality is,
I'm gonna sit down and do it.
if somebody can do it and it's been done, it's possible.
Yeah.
So automatically I start learning using my resources that I already have, YouTube, the internet, friends and family and all these people, I automatically get those resources settled, and I explain my vision to them thoroughly, because you want to look for people that's going to believe in you and that'll support you honestly. You know what I'm saying? So you look for what you got right now, what's in reach. You know what I'm saying? And I've gathered all that shit, and basically what I come to realize in the world, it's just a game of numbers.
That's all.
It's just a game of numbers. Like I said, I grabbed my phone for a reason. Alright, so this is what I came up with. Alright, so, and I'll do a video to this. This is what motherfuckers make just from the white man. But I'm a nigga and I'm gonna show you what I did. So this is what I did. Check me out. My packages, I'm going with 2.
Right.
I am going to be called Jimmy Brooks Films or JB Killing Films, or I haven't came up with that yet, but it's already done. I just gotta pick which one I want. My lowest package is going to be $350, right? $350. Let's type that in. Let's just say bare minimum, when I start off as a videographer, I'm gonna be working 7 days a week. So let's just say bare minimum, I get one person a day.
You said $350 per hour?
No, $350 just for a video.
Okay.
Just $350 period. And you got a video from Jimmy Brooks. The basic package though. $350, just my lowest package.
Mm-hmm.
If I could do one client a day, just one person to shoot a video with, just one, every single day of the week, that's already more than what the goddamn Walmart worker works in 1 week. Now, of course, I'm doing it every single day of the month, so you times that by fucking 4. That's 10 racks a month just off of my lowest package. Now, these niggas, Tory Production, these niggas, Vic Mine, and all these niggas done got it so good now. These niggas only doing their highest package, which I gotta work my way up to that, which is fine.
Multiply that times 12.
And you times that by 12, you make $117,600 a year just off your basic package doing one client every single day. Out of the 24 hours you got a day, you just gotta make one person get a video.
Yeah.
I don't care where it come from. You just need one every single day.
Yeah.
And you will have this. Now that's just my lowest package. Let's just save that. I'm gonna screenshot that. That's $17K a year. I mean, yeah, $117K a year. Now, let's just say I want to do my highest package. Right now, I'm rolling with $550.
What? That's your highest? 15, nigga.
No.
What?
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what we learned. That's what we taught.
Alright.
Bite more than what we can feed, but we ain't gotta do that. Cause $550 times one client a day, that's 38 a week. That's 15,000 a month. That's
38 G's a week.
That's 184,000 a year. Now, I worked my ass off for 1 hard year, busting my ass at this low rate, and keep it, and get my clientele up. Now, let's move it up a little bit. 2nd year, niggas already know who you is. Now, you on and popping. Now you got, let's just boost it up to 2.
750.
Let's just boost it up to 2. And let's do it divided. Let's do 1 $350 at 2 o'clock. And then some other nigga.
Oh, you saying 2 videos?
Yeah.
I think you saying.
Because remember, the package is just $350 or $550.
Okay.
You just, see, I take my mind off of everything else. It's just strictly $350, $550. Those are the numbers I'm gonna rock with. $350 plus, let's just say another nigga bought the $550 package. That's $900 in 1 day. Bill still paid just for 2 niggas in 1 day. Now, the rest of the week, you still got room to do whatever you want. Now, that's a step that I forgot to mention. Setting your expectations. Where do you want to be a month? Me personally, all my bills is $1,100. That's a total. But what I want to make a month has to be way more than that. I need at least 3 racks right now, or 4. I need at least 4,000 a month to be okay. At least, or I'm not okay. So let's just say 350 plus that 550. That's 900. That's 900.
Mm-hmm.
But this is 3 or 4 racks a month. This is 900 in one day.
Right.
Now let's just say bare minimum. So that's one day. So we got 6 more days. Let's do 350 the rest of the week. There's 3 racks in 1 week. My goal is already hit because I took the time to hustle Monday through Sunday, and I got these clients to just buy 1 video a day. My goal is already hit for the month. Where that leaves me,
Everything else, profit.
everything else is profit. Now, knowing that, I don't veer off. I still have
Stick to the
direction.
script.
I still need to get 1 more client every single day this week.
Stick to the
You
script.
have direction no matter what. You know where you're going no matter what, and you stick to your plan. These are all tactics that are gonna that develops yourself mentally without even knowing it. Just by sticking to 1 person a day. That's a developmental thing. And I was just talking to my chick about this. I was, giving her little exercises that I do. Cause she was like, how do you just not think and just nothing bothers you and you can just tune out somebody who cussing you out in your face and you can just not react? How can you do that? It takes self-awareness. But anyway, for the rest of the week, rest of the month, where we at?
It'd
This
be
is
like
this
12
is
bands,
this is
so
in a
like
week.
So multiply that by 4, you got 12,000.
In a month. Mind you, my bills as a whole is only 1,100. So what you stuck with after every month is 10 racks. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You times that by 12, that's 130 a year. Just off of 1 person a day, 1 extra, and the 350 package and the 550 package. Now let's screenshot that. Now, as a black man in life, we are already taught to be complacent and okay with where we at. I'm not. I come from nothing. I come from sleeping on floors. I come from sleeping on an air mattress. I come from, it's 5 niggas in a house and it's only 1 pack of noodles and we gotta split that shit. So fuck it. I go cut the neighbor grass so we can get $35 to go get some Chinamen from around the corner. Like, I grew up like that, so 130 a year ain't go cut it for me. Like, I stand on something. I have something to stand for. And my value, because I know myself, I know my value. And my value is worth way more than 130 a year. So I will never cut myself short. But as a result, I don't stress myself out thinking about, all right, what can I do to make more money? No, you do the same exact plan and you do the same exact shit and you make the wise decision. Okay, like I said, 3D animations in the hood. Nobody on that shit. Niggas in the hood ain't even think about it, bro. But once I come in the game and you know how I am, it's gonna change the game. Niggas don't know nothing about 3D animation, but 3D animation companies are out here charging people $3,000, $2,000 a fucking video. So I decided what I'm going to do is, starting off, I need 15. I need 500 up front. Well, I probably would want the rack up front and get the 500, but either way it go, I need some up front, definitely. I need half of that up front. So what I would do is, when I start off, same concept.
Right.
Same concept. Let's just say a video, we roll with 1,500 a video. That shit's a lot of money, so realistically in the hood, you probably gonna get a lot of serious niggas. You can do your goal every day. You can do that every day. I could find a bunch of people. I got too many connections. So let's just roll with that today. That's 10 racks.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the 10 racks that we already make a month.
And it don't gotta just be your hood, shit.
Plus the 10 racks we already make a month from film. I'm at 21,000 in a week, bro. And you times that by 4, you're at 84,000 in a month. You times that by 12, I'm at.
You already at a meal.
It's just numbers, bro. One person a day. You telling me I can't do one client a day? Out of the 24 fucking hours I got, I can't find one person to give me $350. One person in the world.
Job wrong, for real.
But I don't even look at that no more. That's too much stress. Yeah. Why even think about that? But those are scenarios that we think about as black folks. Yeah. You know what I do? Fuck that. Bro, I'll walk in. A nigga like me will walk straight into the SkyTrade Center. Or I probably know Dan, and Dan works for the SkyTrade Center, and Dan really looks at. It's just like, hey, let me. Matter of fact, as a videographer, I just signed a contract at a church every Sunday, $350. Every Sunday, $350 times 4, $1,400 a month. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Bills still paid for just by church.
Yeah.
So now I'm just at T-Mobile working for nothing, which I just went down to part-time. I just went down to part-time because remember I told you I value time. So T-Mobile finna be gone in a couple months actually.
Right. Yeah.
But
because you want to buy your time back, that's the goal. Shit.
But you see how easy it is to hit a mill?
Yeah.
Just off of just using what I got, using my natural born gifts,
right?
Using what I got in my face and taking the time to invest my money into the right equipment. That's another thing. I took the time to sit, like, and you see, I take the time to research what is the best shit for whatever I'm trying to do. And I sit down until I got it and then I buy it. I don't settle. Like, because I have to be, demanding with where I want to go in the future.
Right.
And I have to be demanding on my paper because that's the way you have to be in life in order to get that type of money.
Yeah.
But it's not
rocket science. You gotta know where every dollar going. You gotta put it to use. Like, slave is supposed to be, your money is supposed to be your slave, not the other way around. Mm-hmm. You're not supposed to slave for money. Exactly. And in this society, we so used to slaving for money that we don't even realize the value within ourselves.
Exactly. And when I say this, I built this plan, and that's just one. That's just one plan. I got a million other ones, but I done sat down and thoroughly thought through all of this shit. Like, who am I? What do I stand for? What do I want to be in life? And what am I doing to actually get there without stressing myself out? We already have a lot on our plate as it is as a black man. We know that I wish people just stop thinking about that and not think at all, because it's just like the more you thinking about it, what's really gonna change? Like, yeah. But what's changing though?
Right.
Nothing. Because it's not about cultural things. It's not about that to them. It's about business to them.
They don't even, for real, they don't even discriminate. Like, it's.
So what are we doing trying to get somebody to see what's not going to be seen because they just don't think like us?
Yeah.
So what are we fighting for? Why don't you accumulate a plan and just go fucking live your life? Why are you putting so much stress into him? He's going to be rich no matter what. We know that. But not only the white man, the Mexican man, the fucking black, whoever, they're going to be rich Asian regardless. Man. And you know why they're rich? Yeah. Because they didn't fucking listen to the bullshit. They took the time to zone out every fucking thing and just focus on what they wanted to do because they know themselves, they know exactly what they want to do, and they aligned themselves with they had direction. Mm-hmm. Even if it was handed to them, they still took that and applied it and have some type of direction.
Yeah.
We think about the wrong shit as coaches, bro. Yeah. And as a result of knowing that, why you think I isolate myself from everybody now? I isolate myself from anything.
Yeah, you gotta get
because y'all niggas not own. You not mentally there with me, man. Like, you still preaching in church about Jesus and all this other shit. I'm on some nigga who created Jesus.
Right.
What is you talking about? You believe in what somebody's saying in your face. I'm not that type of nigga, bro. I'm a nigga who gonna go past that nigga. Fuck him. If he real, still fuck him. Cause I don't even believe, nigga, from what the shit was told in the Bible, bro, your ass ain't nobody I wanna fuck with. You greedy and you selfish. You want everybody to do what the fuck you want to do. That shit ain't cool, nigga. You ain't my friend. So even if God is the one who created the earth, I wouldn't fuck with him anyway. I don't like how he moved from what was written. What's in the book to believe.
Yeah.
I read the Bible many a times. I don't believe none of that shit. Fuck out of here. Some white man wrote that shit, bro. It's something bigger than this. It's something way bigger than this that we don't even know, nigga. We need to get to that. Like, fuck all this other shit. Like, motherfuckers' priorities be like twisted, folk. Like, they be all over. Like, and as a result of your priorities being all over, you have no direction. You going all over the place. Oh, I want to be a stripper. Then I want to sell lashes. Then I want to be a beautician. Then I want to be... No, man. Like, take the time to thoroughly think through your plan. What are you good at? Can you even do nails to the best of your ability? If I ask you to make me a pyramid on my nail, could you do it? If you say no, then what are you doing? That's not your passion.
Right.
Like, what am I doing?
For sure.
I'm paying you to fuck with my shit and I do what I want to do.
Right, I can do that shit at home.
No, nigga, you want to be thorough.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm thorough with everything I fucking do. Like, steps.
Man,
when I was creating steps, the shit had to be over the top. It had to be. Had to be. Because I was thorough and I'm like, it's just something, it's a mentality.
Yeah.
And I, sad to say it, I learned some of the shit from a white man and a white lady.
It's a lot we can learn from them, though.
But that's it. That's all I get from them. I don't take shit personal. See, we as coaches, we take shit personal. We get in our feelings. Yeah. We think, we dread, we get depressed. For what? What did he put in your pocket?
It's business to them. Mm-hmm.
He not even thinking of, nigga, he thinking about Susie.
About you. Yeah, man.
And Blue Rara he just had. He thinking about a new baby crib because that one ain't big enough. Mm-hmm. So what are we doing? Find your plan, find your direction, and go. Like, quit worrying about what's going on in the world. That's what the world needs to do. And if you ask me my theory of curing the world needs to just accept it for what it is and prepare yourself for the world because the world ain't gonna change. It's too much shit. You know how big this world is, bro? It's too much shit to be one man to change it all. Within years of a lifespan. Within our lifespan, you'll spend your whole life trying to change this world.
You'll still die.
And then once you die, what you spend your whole life doing? Trying to change the world.
What did you get?
Where did you get?
He say, what Tupac say, I won't be the man to change the world, but I might be the man to spark.
Exactly.
The man who might spark a change. Yeah.
And like I said, I don't fault none of my Black History people for doing what they do. I don't fault none of them niggas, bro.
Cause it took a lot of
it had to be somebody who do it.
Yeah, somebody got to step up and do it.
I respect that. But the same time, well, back then was different because, you know, it was a lot of other shit going on, like with the slavery shit, white people trying to break in, shoot, you know, rape women. But I see what they did, but like, if you ask me, I would have Malcolm X some shit.
We can only be victims for so long.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Like, what Kumaga say in Black Panther, goddamn me, bury me in the ocean with my ancestors, because they knew, goddamn me, death was better than bondage. Mm-hmm. Like, man, no, like, you either gonna stand for something or you'll fall for anything.
You got to. And the way of life, and this is just my opinion, you could take it around with it, use whatever you want. I don't care, bro. I'm all about finding out about myself. Like, once you know yourself, you start bonding different with people. The conversations are a little different. Like, you know, I ain't used to talk a lot like this. I wasn't expressive. I was a gangster, nigga. I carried a gun and I shoot a nigga and I punch a nigga in his mouth if he fucking asked me a question. Randall ass up there talking about me today. Well, he went to, you know, he was laughing and shit, but he like, yeah, look at you, all changed and shit, all proper and shit. Because, well, I guess they said something, they asked me a question, I said yes. He's like, yeah. I was like, yes, I'll take. Look at this nigga. What do you mean? I got on my girl ass about this the other day. Why are we as a fucking culture, taught that proper is white. Proper is not white. Proper is just proper. What's wrong with learning how to pronounce all your fucking syllables? That's white because I want to learn how to pronounce the fucking word correctly. Mm-hmm. It's wrong to want to know how to properly say S and articulate what the fuck you. It's wrong to learn how to articulate yourself.
Yeah.
It's wrong to have vocabulary.
Yeah.
No, that's what the white man wants you to think. No, bro, man, you can't tell me shit, man. Nigga, like, what?
That's what I'm saying. And then it's like, I like to fuck a motherfucker up, you hear me? Because I'm going to switch it on you real quick. One minute I be using colloquialisms, and the next minute I might fuck your head up with a 6-syllable word, you know? Just because I know I can.
Because I can.
You feel me? Like, you know, yeah.
And I develop myself as... I work on stuff. Like I was telling her, she was like, man, yo, that's weird. I was like, I don't give a fuck. She's like, you be in here doing all type of shit. And I'm like, yes, I be having to practice. So at home by myself when nobody's here, yes, I talk to myself out loud. Because as a fucking black man growing up in Riverview and growing up in Riverview Gardens High School, I wasn't taught that shit. And you know I used to talk different. I had a real bad slang. I couldn't pronounce certain syllables. That shit bothered me. Right, that shit, you know me, bro. Everybody know. I wasn't the best talker. I couldn't explain shit. Yeah. Everybody couldn't understand what the fuck I meant when I tried to explain some shit. Yeah. You remember? Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about now, James? Yeah, you going left or right? But I knew, I just didn't know how to articulate
you knew
myself.
The vision, but you couldn't communicate it.
And as a man, I can't articulate myself. How am I going to run a business?
Exactly.
Because the first step to being a business owner, you have to learn how to talk.
Yeah. Even running your household. Like, I realized that mostly, you feel me? Like, I'm trying to run this business. Niggas can't focus on the business if the house ain't straight. You feel me? Like, so it's like, as a man, you feel me? I gotta first learn how to run my house as a business. You feel me? Goddamn me. And then that 10 times X the business, because everybody in the house got a mission. Everybody know the goal. Everybody know where the fuck we projected. You feel me? They love to teach us that family business is the worst business, but I feel like family business is the only business. Like, you feel me? The motherfuckers that been close to me in the motherfucking mud with me, in the motherfucking trenches with me, them the motherfuckers I know can trust with that paper. You feel me? And we gonna have some legal documentations, you know, in case there are ever disputes. That's where the fuck we go wrong. We think, oh, just cause it's JoJo and, you know, Bebe and them, you feel me, though, I could just put $1,000 in his fucking hand and not have no contract. That's what the fuck is wrong with us. That's not how shit go. That's not even good business. Go, black man.
For real. It go like this because this is how the white man set it up, and you can't make your own way because the white man already got a way. So you gotta do it this way. Still go to your goal. Still get to your goal, but no, you ain't gonna be able to change how you get to it unless you fully go independent. And create something that's just from scratch. Unless you take the time, buy all this. Like, let's just say if I want to build a car, a nigga like me, I would take the time to go buy a big ass land, buy the tools, buy whatever I need. Take the time to do that shit. We don't do that shit as coach. Oh, this shit costs $100,000. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Look for it. But your dumb ass, you don't even know you make $80,000 in a year.
And you spent that on weed and food and liquor and clubbing and all of that.
Stupid, man. It's not rocket science. It's patience.
Yeah.
You got patience for everything, and that's why. And that's. I'm gonna veer back to the topic we was on earlier about, you know, my observation about what because I asked those questions for a reason. Like, how can I put this shit? If I make $80,000 a year or something like that, I want to get all this shit to build a car. The value of all of this shit is gonna run me about close to $1 million. No, I ain't even gonna say that shit ain't really that expensive. Nowadays, you got franchises that'll sell you some shit for the low, and it be the real shit. So I'm gonna say realistically, let's say $500,000 for all your equipment to build your own everything. A nigga like me, I take that 5,000, 50, 500,000. All right, let's just sit down and do math. So I need to do this to make 5,000. which is my video shit. So with my video shit, if it go how I want, I can pay for all of that shit within a year.
Mm-hmm.
But motherfuckers don't think like that.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers run from that shit because they see that 500, that 500,000,
yeah,
and they run from that shit.
Yeah, that's work.
It ain't. What are you running from? Money fluctuate. Money's gonna keep flowing no matter what.
That's what it's made to do.
It's made to flow. It's made to generate. You gonna lose and you gonna win. But if
money
you're smart,
not
motherfucker,
to stay in your pockets.
Yeah, and if you smart, you will. Once you start winning, you will always keep winning.
Yeah.
People win.
Now you know how to win.
People win and get sidetracked, bro. Oh, nigga, I just bought this motherfucking SRT Hellcat, nigga. I had got 100 and some K, nigga, and I just bought an RT.
Spent $100,000 on some fucking metal.
First, I don't fault him for buying the car. Remember, I'm not judgmental, and I don't think negatively at all.
Yeah.
It's not that you bought the car, my brother. It's you bought that car first.
Yeah.
So you telling me if I gave you 100,000, the first thing you'll do with is go buy a car?
Go buy a car. You didn't
fucking
invest
up now.
in not one asset.
No, and not only did you
yourself.
buy the car, you didn't buy it fully because the SRT cost 100-some thousand.
Yeah. And
you wasn't fit to spend your whole 1,000 on the car because you ain't that dumb, but you spent 50, and now you got a car note. Now you spent 50 racks. You only got 50 racks left. What do you do with that 50 racks?
Yeah.
You still owe them money every month, so they take it from that 50 racks.
And once you run out of that 50, they on what? They still need their money. So
and as a black man in the hood, you get kicked out the house. You gotta go get your own apartment. Now you paying $700 or $800 a month. Now that car note $300. Now you got $800. That's 8, 9, 10, 11. That's $1,100 that you're responsible with paying. How much is that a year? 1,100 times. That's $13K a year. Do I do that wrong? $1,500. If you make $1,500. Wait, what was I just saying?
You were breaking down how if someone was to okay, you were saying that say if someone got kicked out the house and shit like that, and they had expenses that they had to cover, and it was up to like $1,500.
Perfect,
you know?
$1,100 a month.
Yeah.
You times that by 12 because it's 12 months in a year. That's 13,000. You got 50,000 left. Take away the 13K. You only left with 37,000.
Okay.
Realistically, that's 30 because you still got other utilities and shit. Now with this 50,000, what are you gonna do with it, black man? First off, if I got this, I wouldn't even touch it.
Right.
We have to take ourselves away from wanting so fast. Once we get, as soon as we get, we go spend. Yeah. I don't do that no more. You give me 110,000 right now, I will let it sit in my savings, and I will only take about 10,000 and put it in my checkings. Now that's in my savings. Me, I'm gonna keep going. Like I said, I done been through way too much shit to fucking settle for this. Way too much shit. But anyway, 100,000. I'm saving it. Not even saving it. Let's just talk about investments. If I was to invest 110,000, like I said, let's just say, this is realistic shit.
Like a 6% return.
This is real shit. This is what I would really do. That's why I'm thinking so hard.
Yeah.
I would literally probably buy the two essential parts that can get me started making the car.
Right.
So 2 essential items that get you started on working physically on something. So let's just say a 3D printer, a 3D scan printer that'll print out my model, a 3D model, and let's just say materials.
Okay.
Like bumpers and doors. I will put in an order for that. Realistically, that's probably gonna be, I'm a nigga, I could probably find some good shit. That's probably a $30,000 hit. It's Still got 80 bands. You got what you needed. You got what you need to start somewhere with what you want to do because you have direction. You want to make a card. Now you got somewhere to start. You can physically start it. Once you get that, two essential items, put that in your savings. Now you got 80 racks in your savings just sitting there. Don't think about that. Put that motherfucker down. Because that's not enough. Mm-hmm. I still need more equipment. Continue the same path that you already going down. One video a day, one video a rack. And then you just, even if, I'm at the point now where I'm just doubling my hustle. I already got past all this shit. I'm just doubling my hustle, learning this 3D shit, making sure I stay up on top of new effects with Adobe, and I'm gonna be good in no time. But I take that, start on what I needed. I start YouTube using what I need, using what's in reach. YouTube. I just bought literally a AF1123 machine. How do I start printing out my car? A million people pop up. What I need to go to school for? And then it's so many people out here that are so genuine. These niggas are breaking it down step by step, blowing up the video so you can see exactly where he clicked, telling you, oh yeah, well if you click left down, it should be at the right on the bottom, and if it isn't at the bottom, you just go to Windows and click this button and it'll pop. Take the 1 or 2 days out of the fucking 300 and something you get a year. Take the 1 or 2 fucking days, sit, learn the machine first. What is the machine? How does the machine compose? Mm-hmm. What happens if the machine breaks? What happens if oil leaks? I'm Googling all this shit first. How to fix the oil, even if I ain't got no oil leak, how to fix rust for the serpentine belt, so whatever the fuck. I learn all the materials first, that way I know my machine. I know everything, like, I know it.
Right.
Then once I do that, the 1 or 2 days, you learn on Facebook, you learn on Instagram, you learn the first 2 days. The second 2 days, I formulate a plan. Once I formulate my plan, the second 2 days, that third day of the week, that fifth day of the week,
yeah,
I start applying, like, hands-on. And once I go hands-on, I already solidify a plan that's going to benefit me. You don't buy equipment to experiment. You buy equipment to get your vision out. My vision is a supercar. So why would I practice? That's another thing we taught as black people. Practice first. Practice why? Okay, I could practice, but why can't I practice on the actual project that I want to do in my head? Like, when I bought all this shit for the 3D, why I ain't starting on my character? Because I said I gotta buy a lot of shit. So as a result of buying a lot of shit, I can't do what I want right now. And I'm not gonna move. My first project is gonna be my videographer's intro. That way it's done. You take the time to learn everything you need to learn. Like you said, while doing it, it forces you to, like, well, it don't even force you. It just makes you get your thought out even more, because now you're starting to see the reaction. You're starting to see the actual improvement, the work itself, and it's just like, now I'm building motivation.
Right. And then you build that skill set as well. You know, you become.
I'm building motivation.
Yeah.
I'm building that skill set. I'm disciplining myself. All of these are key factors just from one exercise. So when it's time to walk up to Susie and she say, hey, your shoes are yellow, I ain't even think about you. You have a nice day, though. Matter of fact, kill him with kindness. I love you.
Yeah.
Did you know that? I love you. I'm gonna keep going though, okay? All right. Mentality, because what I got going on, you probably got some, maybe. But shit, you ain't going where I'm going. Because my vision is further than where you at right now. Because if you ain't even got time to sit here and think about that, that tells me your mind is occupied on materialistic things. Mm-hmm. I'm so far past that.
Right. So
I can't. Automatically, I X them out. I can't even fuck, whether it's a young nigga, whether it's a homeboy I just met, I X them out. Already, you're not on my level.
Yeah, because that lets you know the mindset.
I don't waste my time. because my mental clarity and my time is very important. I just gave you everything that I live by, and I just literally used them in examples and brought it all back together. Yeah. And I only use strictly those things that I told you, those guidelines that I go by.
Yeah. And with the numbers up and everything, you feel me?
And you see my strategies and my techniques. So it's just like, I strategize, and once I get hands-on and I start, I apply everything that I learn, and I successfully create the vision. But one thing as an adult now is I had to get up out of that mentality of settling, like, and because I was in it, like, I don't talk about nothing that I ain't never been through.
Right.
So everything that I'm talking to you about and all the advice that I'm getting is because I've been through the same shit. But like, I was able to, or I'm just so bold and I'm so just gangster, nigga. I don't give a fuck about shit. Like, I'll fight God if he walk up on me, he looking at me wrong, nigga. We can bang. What the fuck is you talking about? I don't fear no man. Yeah. I'm just like that.
Yeah.
So as a result of being like that, I'm able to stop, and I don't care what happens. If I don't want to talk, I'm not going to talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had to explain it to my girl. I was like, man, look, listen. Sometimes when I come in this motherfucker, you gonna be having the lights on. I don't be wanting to hear nothing. I don't even want to see nothing. I just be wanting to just nothing. I was like, that's a way. That's my meditation. That's what I do. Because I found that within hearing nothing and seeing nothing and just thinking about nothing, my body just naturally takes away everything, all those negative entities that I was thinking about, and all those negative vibes and negative everything. It takes, basically it's like this, to explain it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting rid of the problem, because at the end of the day, Gerald's still in the hospital. Mama can't walk no more. Jasmine pregnant. Terry still has Down syndrome. So at the end of the day, I can't stop that. But what I could do is isolate it.
Right.
Until I'm ready to start taking in what I need to take in.
Right.
That's how I keep structure. And as a result of keeping structure, I keep my mental sane. And that's why I'm able to look at a person while they're yelling at me and probably not even react anymore. Because it's just like my values are so far high, I don't have time.
Yeah, I don't even have time.
White people get mad at me all the time at T-Mobile. I have to scan. I need to scan your ID so I can scan. Why do I have to? Oh, well, you have to pull your ID out because we had a system. And then the system verifies who you are as a person. So you telling me if somebody come in here with your name, you won't want them to get in your account and add 12 lines to your account, now you'll bill $1,000? That's why we need your ID. I have no problem doing that. Because she been an asshole, just being a smart ass, just being...
Not realizing, it's in her benefit and her advantage. She just don't.
I know a lot of... And this is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people tell us that saying people are beneath us is bad. That's not. That's not. Nothing wrong with that. You're being completely honest. Because at the end of the day, you don't do something that person won't, he gonna cuss you out or punch you in your mouth. And not think twice about it.
For real.
So why not just... Quick. Why not? I can't fuck with you. You're beneath me. It ain't a degrading thing. It's a metaphor. You're beneath me mentally.
I'm
on a whole different path. I can't fuck with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all of that shit, bro, I just apply it to myself, and that brings me back to the topic. Motivation, bro. Like, that's the biggest thing I took from everything you said. Just, you have to find motivation, bro. And direction. Once you get direction, you're going to start realizing that you're advancing faster than you think without even realizing. When you know what you want and you know what you want to do and you know what you're looking for and you know exactly what you want it to look like, what you want it to sound like, what you want it to smell like, everything becomes clearer. And that's how I am. And I train myself to be like that every single day.
Yeah.
I only think creatively. I only look outside, and I pay attention to details because I'm not worried about anything else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried. Like, I'm not.
Like a laser beam.
Like I could be in a room. Yeah, I could be in a room full of 1 million niggas, and I see this bubble on the wall. I'm gonna walk to that bubble. Niggas could be throwing bottles. Niggas could be shooting. That bitch just fell on the ground. That hoe just did this, that. I'm going here.
Yeah.
That's how I am as a person.
Yeah. And that's how you gotta be.
It's fine cut. It's blunt. But I believe that's how people should be.
Right.
You should be bluntly honest. Like, you don't like the hairstyle? I don't like the hairstyle. Babe, why would you say that? What do you mean? You asked me a question and I gave you a complete answer.
Man.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
You mad because I gave you an answer.
Emotions into it, yeah. But I logically gave you an answer, a rational answer.
But then a nigga like me, I don't even be thinking about that either. Mm-hmm. That ain't my point. My point is, then why ask me?
Right.
What possessed you to even think of that? That must mean you've been thinking about it. That must mean you feeling some type of low about yourself. You must be feeling insecure or something, because if you ask me how do my lips look, how do my hair look, what is going on, I get that you want to feel secure, but it's another reason behind that.
Yeah. Because if you felt secure, you wouldn't have to ask me. You would have knew you look good.
Yeah, and this just goes for all the bosses, all the business owners, all the people who want to be business, whatever, CEO, top dog, I own. You have to be non-cut, nonchalant, very upfront, and blunt. You have to. Think about it. Everybody is. Floyd Money Mayweather. Floyd is a prime example. Oh, I ain't doing that. I don't want to do that. I don't like... What's a Porsche? I don't like a Porsche. I like this Bugatti. That's what I want. Oh, and I took my money and I invested it. I did what I wanted to do. I'm my own boss.
Kanye. Yeah, dude.
Floyd said that shit. I'm my own boss.
Yeah.
Their mentality
and that
is different.
Go over a lot of people's head.
And you see Floyd blow up over memes all the time. That's because he's going to be him no matter what. Nah, I don't think that went like that. I think it went like this. Or nah, I don't. He voices his opinion. You have to be that type of person. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just realized all this shit, man. I just sat back and watched because I'm a listener too. Yeah. I like just sitting back and just listening. That way I can just figure shit out on my own. It's like I like being tested mentally too. So it's just like, you know, and I like humans I really like the concept of humans and shit. Like how the mind works.
It's so fucking intriguing. Like
how the mind works and what possesses people to even
behaviorism, all of that. Like
what possesses you to even think that you're upset. Like
hormones in the body.
But exactly, and I'm the type of nigga that's pinpointing it, like not even just the answer, like hormones in your body. That's just the answer. I'm talking about
why. Why?
I'm talking about when. This is deep. I'm talking about you know that somewhere in here is something that came out because you can feel it and it released. What is that? Because I need to stop that.
Yeah. The 4 W's. I be saying 5 because, you know, H, not a W, but I include that in there. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. Yeah. You feel me?
Just like I said, the snot shit. Where. I feel that shit come down. Black people,
it's trying to come out your body anyway.
It's trying to come out,
folks.
What are you fighting
nose. For? Blow your nose.
Let it come out.
Yeah.
The people let that shit go down their throat. I don't do that. Anytime I feel anything,
that shit out.
I spit that shit out.
That's what your body trying to do what it's supposed to do. Yeah. It need to get rid of that.
We're brainwashed, bro.
Yeah.
We're taught to die, basically.
Yeah, we living to die. And dying to live.
I'm just not that type of nigga, bro. I just can't go off of what you say.
Yeah, for sure.
I just can't do what you want me to do. No. I gotta listen to you though. But just know my plan, I ain't gonna have to do what you want me to do too long.
Yeah.
But because life is like this, I'm gonna let you slide, motherfucker. I'm gonna turn at this stop sign. I'm gonna stop at this motherfucking stop sign.
Sometimes you gotta lose the battle to win the war.
Exactly. And once people come to peace knowing that, people's lives will take off, I promise you. If people just mind their own business and do their own thing.
For real, the only thing you truly in control of is you. That's the only thing you truly in control of.
Yep.
But shit, you know, we can wrap this session up. Yeah. We definitely touched on some good topics, gave some people some tremendous value. For those of y'all, you know, that's just now tapping in, that's just got getting in tune with the knowledge and everything. Have I been recording, folks? For those of you all who just now getting in tune with the knowledge and the value that we provide here at Talented, Ambitious, Legendary Enterprises, this was my guest, Jimmy Brooks. He owns his own film production and graphic design business and animation business as well. So he provides those different services for different talents and artists and creatives out there that need different work done. Hit him up. I'm going to put the information in the bio and the link and everything. Drop it right there. You know how that go. But for those of y'all who feel like y'all got some value from this video, let us know, you know. And if not, then hey, you know, it's a lot of videos out there. But always stay talented, ambitious, and legendary. We out.